star-spangled banner.
All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. We've got Devin Vassell. Holland is out there with Barrett. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Brown. Here he goes. Vassell grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Here's Atlanta now. 4-point game. And, of course, this is the first they've seen of this Las Vegas ball club since last year.
And, guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more than the way they were able to take care of their business. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Henderson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Las Vegas shooting their first free throws of the game right now. The first one falls.
Scoot Henderson at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Henderson. Riza with it. There's the pick. Shoots over Holland. The kick out to Brown. Here's Riza. Just 5 to shoot. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Vassell outside. Pass to Turner. This one for 3. He's off on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Brown. To the inside. Stolberg.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Inside, here's Henderson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Henderson's got 6.
No, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a renaissance man. Very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
So it's Las Vegas now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Henderson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Riza in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Flies back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Turner. Now Henderson. He's got 8. Here's Holland. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Henderson kicks to Holland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Atlanta. Drives to the hoop. And he makes that one. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Atlanta leading by 3. Brown the pass to Fisher. And here's Jackson. He has 5. 5 to shoot. After Rizachet. Lets it go. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Vassell outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Holland from outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Holland's got his second basket of the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Jackson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Vassell outside. All sorts of time. Again, Las Vegas scores.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Schwarber.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's hope.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
So it's the Hawks now. After Las Vegas picked up 3 with their last shot. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Vassell outside. Back to Henderson. Barrett wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Jackson. Brown outside. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Brown missing.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. For 3, Vassell bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got 5 now.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Brown with the bounce pass. Here's Holland. He's got 6. Pass to Barrett. Back to Henderson. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Henderson's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Pass to Kelly. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner. And here's Las Vegas. And stolen by Okongwu. Rizachet in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Rizachet's got a couple of 3s now in the first with the Hawks. Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania.
Jalen Williams, obviously, with his versatility, J-Dub should be wingspan, and what that represents with his ability to switch defensively, very, very impactful. This move is as close to a plug-and-play type of scenario as this.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. And it's Rizachet missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Kelly. Now Rizachet. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Rizachet's got 11.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
For three, Henderson. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. And here's Atlanta. Toppin finds Rizachet. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Vassell outside. Here's Holland. 9 points in the game so far. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Rizachet with it. He's got 13. Off target with his 3. Here's Holland. Henderson outside. Right side Barrett. Pass to Holland. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Vassell, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. Rizachet in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 16.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Barrett the pass to Turner. Vassell left side. It's Henderson on the wing. To end the cold streak. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Down low. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hawks lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, we've got Franklin. Terry is out there with Robertson. And it's Leonard in at the 4. Pass to Jeffries. Jackson against Robertson. From deep three-point territory. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Brown. It's tipped. And they get it back. And Fisher kicks to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Jeffries with the rebound. Las Vegas trails by 6. Pass to Robertson. Fires from deep. No good on that one. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys?
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Las Vegas, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Terry the pass to Franklin. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Robertson. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Jackson. 7 points in the game. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Jeffries got his 4th rebound in this one. Terry against Brown. Terry the pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Brown. Over Terry. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
His scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
So for Las Vegas, it's checked in for Franklin. Vassell comes in for Terry. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Robertson. And it's tied up with that one. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Sorber. Here's Rizachet. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Rizachet's got 20.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Jackson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Leonard with a screen on Fisher for 3. Barrett rebounded by Jackson. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Now Rizachet, 20 points for him, and the shot is good.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Outside, Barrett to the paint. Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Jackson. He's got 9. And it's Fisher in the corner. Back to Jackson. Lock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Fisher can't hit. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Fisher in the corner for the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Well, Las Vegas shooting well. 50% for the floor. For 3, Barrett. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Barrett's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jackson with it. Pass to Fisher. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Brown. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Henderson outside. It's Vassell on the wing. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
And this has just been back and forth all game.
Atlanta shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Over in the corner, Brown. Right at the free throw line. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Brown missing.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Dory.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a three-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. And now a 7-point Las Vegas lead.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout, as now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Turner's checked in for Las Vegas. Holland comes in for Leonard. Hawks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Las Vegas leading by 5. Over to the left wing. For 3, Vassell. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Watson. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Toppin. And he's good on the 3-ball. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Henderson for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Henderson's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Las Vegas. The Hawks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Holland. There's the screen. Vassell wide open. Hollins kicks to Vassell. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shot from 16, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Henderson passes to Turner. And here is Vassell. Barrett for 3. Sorber with the rebound. Sorber's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Kelly inside, covered by Vassell. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Kelly. Outside, Barrett. Back to Henderson. Latre. Rebound, Atlanta. Sorber's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And that one's good. Kelly.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Vassell outside. Pass to Turner. Henderson outside. Las Vegas again missing. The Atlanta trails by 5. Right, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Floats one. Good work defensively by Turner. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Vassell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
Las Vegas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Vassell.
and they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Shot by Kelly, no good. Las Vegas leading by 7. Barrett the pass to Vassell. Fires for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Kelly. Here's Okongwu. Banked in off the glass. Okongwu's now got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Holland. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Tapping a screen on Henderson. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good that time. Devin Vassell has been on display for Las Vegas. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for tuning.
I think for Las Vegas, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a... Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for Vegas.
When you play the right...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Atlanta trails by 10. They've got Jackson. Fisher is out there with Rizachet. Then there's Brown. And it's Sorber in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Vassell outside. Here's Henderson. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound, Atlanta. Sorber's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Back to Henderson. Here's Holland. A three-pointer off the mark. The Atlanta trails by 6. Brown dishes to Jackson. The three-pointer's off the mark. Henderson against Jackson. Here's Turner. Sorber with the rebound.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Over in the corner, Brown. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brown's got 8 here in the quarter. Vassell, the pass to Hunt. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Henderson, no good. Atlanta trails by 3. Pass to Rizachet. And here is Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Nice move. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And checking out numbers for Brown. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 21 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Vassell outside. From past the arc. Las Vegas again missing. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Now here's Brown. 17 points in the game. Fisher sets the screen for Rizachet. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Now Jackson. He's got 9. Fader, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got 19 points.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
And let's take a look at Scoot Henderson here. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Rizachet with it. He's got 24. Foot shot on the way. Then 10 for 14 with this miss. Now shooting 71% from the floor. And it's good for 2. And now a 3-point Las Vegas lead. For Atlanta, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Rizachet. Sorber.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Henderson outside. Pass to Holland. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Down low, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
5 on the clock. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Brown's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. So it's Las Vegas now. Vassell outside. Turner with a screen on Brown. Vassell, no good. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
There's a good screen to the middle. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now Las Vegas shooting a troubling 38% the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Las Vegas calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Las Vegas.
And the 3-ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for them. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, a very effective way to spread out the defense.
Holland's got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11. Pass to Kelly. It's good. Kelly's got 6.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Robertson kicks to Turner. Here's Vassell. Count it, and the foul. That one on Rizachet.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. A tight game here in Atlanta. Pass to Kelly. Okongwu with a screen on Robertson. And Okongwu slams it in. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Robertson kicks to Holland. Vassell with it. Kelly's there. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Vassell.
And it's interesting. You know, Vassell has a nonchalant style almost. You don't notice, though, that he's really just outworking everyone.
Here's Kelly. Buries it down low. Kelly's got 4 points this quarter.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Holland, the pass to Robertson. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
1:52 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Leonard comes in for Barrett. And Terry subbed in for Vassell. After Rizachet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Okongwu a screen. Over to the wing, launches it, and it's Rizachet missing. And it's Terry with the ball for Las Vegas. Robertson right side. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Henderson outside. Leonard sets a screen for Henderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Henderson's got 29.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Las Vegas. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball on the court right now for Las Vegas. Robertson is out there with Henderson. Then it's Terry. And it's Jeffries in at the 5, roaming the paint. Atlanta shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Down low, covered by Robertson. Okongwu. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Over in the corner, Brown. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Jeffries. No good off the front iron. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Out to the right wing to take the lead. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Henderson left side. The teardrop falls in. Henderson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Brown outside. Terry grabs the board. Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Henderson, and Henderson throws it down hard.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Okongwu with a screen on Robertson. And finished off by Brown.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And here's Robertson outside. Rebound, Atlanta.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really awful.
And here's Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. Well, Las Vegas shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Atlanta's shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Toppin. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Shot by Kelly, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. They lead by 1. Here's Robertson. Here is Jeffries. Las Vegas again missing. Brown outside. Fisher looking it over. Back to Brown. To the inside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mentioned the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
The three. And Scoot Henderson with the three. Henderson's got 7 points for the quarter.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. To the paint. Here's Vassell. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 5 assists in the game. Okongwu with the screen for Jackson. Basket counts. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Vassell. Out to Turner. Three-pointer. And another three for Las Vegas.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Vassell against Brown. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Fisher. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the right side. Here's Holland. Henderson, no one around him. Can-change shot. And Holland gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Las Vegas lead.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
Okongwu with a screen on Vassell. Brown, and Brown throws it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Henderson outside. Over Jackson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50% kept alive. Here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. So it's Las Vegas now. And here's Henderson. Pass to Holland. Now here's Turner. Henderson outside. Turner, the bounce pass. Here's Holland. No good on the three. Atlanta shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Brown against Vassell. And Brown throws it down.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive. He makes it happen in an instant.
Vassell outside. Back to Barrett. Las Vegas again missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
On the wing, Jackson gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Anderson looking it over. Vassell outside. Inside, here's Turner. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Turner scoring buckets inside. He is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Softly drops in the floater. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
A drive by Henderson. Stolen by Jackson. 2-on-none. No one back to stop this. Pass to Sorber. And here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Zachary Riza-Shay's check in for Okongwu. Now Riza-Shay. 6 to shoot. Fisher inside. Barrett covering. Jackson outside. Riza-Shay with it. From deep. Puts up the 3. And down goes the 3.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Riza-Shay.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Henderson with the rebound. Up top, Vassell. Guarded by Jackson. Outside, Henderson. Outside, Barrett. It's Turner. The 11-footer. And it misses. Atlanta leading by 5. Brown outside. Jackson outside. Here's Sorber. Jackson outside. Misses the 3.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Barrett. Outside, Henderson. The long shot, no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Jackson outside. Takes the 3. The 3 goes down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Las Vegas calls timeout. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Turner outside. The 3 doesn't go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Sorber. Clock at 6. Now Brown shoots the 3. Down he goes for 3. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys. Jalen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, keep playing my game. No doubt, just keep executing the game plan and everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. Now it's time to present our player of the game.